So moving on, like there's so many services. So what kind of services does Microsoft Azure provide?
All right, let me answer that. Okay, so now if you look at Microsoft Azure services, like I said earlier, it's a wide range of services. So example, compute as a service. So instead of you own or you need to buy a server before you can install something to use the server, now you can actually rent compute as a service. Okay. Then about storage. So Microsoft do offer various type of different storages, file server as a service. You can rent a file server, and if you want to place your backup, where do you keep a backup? Let's say you have a capacity need about 100 gigabyte, and maybe down the road 1 year later you want to have a capacity of 1 terabyte. You can actually just use Microsoft Azure service. Very easy. And also as for network, same thing. If you have multiple branches around the world and you want the branches to link up each other, you can also rent a network as a service so that you can link up all your services within your own network. All right, and also last but not least, there's many more, but let me just give you one more example: database as a service. So as we know, database is so expensive. If you want to own a server, to buy the memory, and to install the license, the software of the license, so expensive. You can actually rent all this as a service.
Ah, I see, I see. So it basically provides a wide range of virtual services, huh? So what does utilizing these services bring to my company? What kind of advantages that I can leverage on?
Okay, so I'll take on that one. So the advantage I can think of over here, of course, the first advantage that I can think of will be when you subscribe to the cloud service, everything is in the concept of a pay-per-use concept. So pay-per-use concept basically means that you only need to pay to what kind of services that you subscribe on. So in this case, basically, if I convert it into a more layman term, means that you do not need to do any investment at all, no initial investment on the devices, because you don't need to buy the hardware equipment. You just straight away go into the platform and subscribe the services in this. So in this manner, basically, in a company point of view, you are converting a capital expenditure into an operation expenditure itself. Okay, because capital expenditure is you buying the hardware, okay, to set up your own data center. But right now you are moving into the cloud service and you make it into an operation cost where you just need to subscribe. And your operation cost, you can start small. Okay, as if I take the example from Linus, he said that okay, you can start small first. If you scale out later, you can expand later as well. Okay, so that is one of the benefits I can think of, pay-per-use. The second benefit that I can think of here will be the scalability. That the flexible scalability that you can get in the cloud services itself. So this kind of scalability is very difficult for you to perform in the traditional data center, because in the traditional data center, when you want to scale your resource, you need to buy the hardware. All these things take long time. But when you go into the cloud services, all the resources are ready. So you just need to log in into the system and just buy additional resource. So it's very flexible for you to scale this resource. And the most important thing is that it's on demand, means that it's any time that you want to scale your resources up. Okay, so that is the basis of the advantage that I can think of here.
Maybe I could add on top of that. So if you're talking about on demand, so generally, yeah, you have services, you can access those services 24/7, right? As long as you have internet connection. The cool thing. So what we are talking about here is you are yourself build your services. You are in control. So you build your environment as you want. You are the architect of your own environment. Whatever services you need at the time, just build it. If you don't need it, destroy it. Up to you. Scale up, scale down, all these things. Also, adding on top of that, access methods, right? So like I said, you can access from the internet. Cool stuff. Not only that, inside the environment, you have different types of access methods also. So if you want to access from your company directly to the cloud environment, you have like a VPN tunnel method. You have also the lease line method. So it has a lot of broad range of network access methods to the cloud environment itself. So these are advantages that I can think of just generally here.
I see. So as a control freak myself, I'm able to get a flexible, manageable, a cost-lowering infrastructure which is scalable and offers a wide range of services, huh? That sounds good to me.